Breaking news, as July's CPI data just came across the wire. How did this affect XLM and XRP? Well, let's go screen and start exploring some news. CPI data just came across for July. The annual US inflation rate slowed more than expected to 8.5% in July of 22 from over a 40-year high of 9.1% in June the month before. And it was below the market forecast of 8.7. So even though CPI data, inflation data, is super high, it beat the expected 8.7. Now, when you look at it right here, you're going, well, hey, things kind of look like they're leveling off. Zoom out just a little bit to the 5-year mark, and holy crap, you can see that inflation is a runaway freight train. Now, if you want to get more specifics on inflation data, you can do everything from food prices, energy prices. Oh, look at this. See, food prices now highest in 40 years. You can go through all of these different indices on here and go through the data and find what you are interested in. Remember, as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. So how did XLM and how did XRP react to this data? Now, remember when I said the expectation was 8.7 and it came in at 8.5. And yes, 8.5 is still horrible. Almost double the amount it was a year ago. But the market reacts to the delta or the change, okay? So there was a positive 0.2 reaction, right? 8.5 is what came out. 8.7 was expected. How did XLM, how did XRP react? When the report was released, you could see massive favorable movement of XLM. Instantaneous movement, you could say it. The crypto market out there is still tied heavily to inflation data. Now let's take another swing on over to XRP, and you can see the exact same thing happened. Yes, cryptos are reacting to inflation data. And even though inflation is high, yes, everyone, we're all paying a lot for prices at the pump, food, housing, and so forth. And you know what? Big screen. So even though July's inflation was high at 8.5%, the market reacted to the expectation of it being even worse. Now we go back to the big question out there. Have we reached peak inflation? Elon Musk is out there saying, hey, the parts for my Teslas are getting cheaper. My suppliers are telling me, hey, Elon, things are going to be cheaper 6 months down the road. So Elon is telling us that peak inflation is over. Do you think peak inflation is over? I have seen gas prices come down quite a bit, but they are still way too high. Now, conversely, though, food prices have gone through the roof out by me, and we just saw it in this previous segment here, that food inflation rate was at 10.9%, its highest in over 40 years. So even though the inflation numbers are still freakishly high, the market is pricing in the delta, everyone. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because every month until things calm down, we're going to be covering CPI data and how it affects crypto. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.